Now I am going to discuss how to solve resistive circuits. Resistive circuits may be of two types, series and parallel. Here we have two circuits. This is a very simple series resistive circuit and this one is parallel resistive circuit. Okay. Now we analyze one by one. Come to this diagram. In this diagram, two resistors are connected in series, okay, with the cell of EMF E. Now, remember the first step to solve a resistive circuit. First step is to calculate the current drawn from the cell. Okay, so here circuit is complete. So the current will come out from the cell and the direction will be from the positive terminal. Okay, imagine the current is I and this current I is given by I is equals to EMF of the cell connected in the circuit divided by the equivalent resistance R EQ, okay, of the circuit. Now the in the circuit the resistors are connected in series, so we write the equivalent resistance of the series combination and that will be R1 plus R2. Okay, so Req will be equal to R1 plus R2. Okay, and this division will give you the current drawn from the cell. Now this current flows through the circuit and throughout the circuit the current will be same. It means the current through the resistor R1 and the current through the resistor R2 both will be same. Okay, current does not change in the series circuit. This is the very valid point to be noted. Note down, in series circuit current does not change. Okay, but the voltage or potential difference across the resistors will be changed. Now the potential difference or voltage across R1 will be V1 and the potential difference across R2 will be V2. Okay, this end of the resistor R1 will be positive and this end will be negative. Why? The current is flowing from left to right. Okay, as you know that the current always run from high potential to low potential. So the current is flowing through the resistor R1 from left to right. It means left end will be uh, at higher potential and right end or right terminal will be at low potential. So this will be high and this will be low potential. So this is plus, this is minus. Same as in the resistor R2, the current is flowing from left to right. It means the left terminal of resistor R2 will be at higher potential than the right terminal. Okay, so this one will be positive and this one will be negative. This one positive and this end will be negative. Okay, and you see that the voltage is divided in the series circuit. Okay, and the source of potential difference and the source of voltage is the cell is the source and its potential difference is E. and this potential difference or voltage is divided in the series circuit. Okay, now we can write the relation for potential differences, that is E is equals to V1 plus V2. Okay, so this is the relation among the potential differences in the circuit, in the series circuit. Okay, now come to the parallel resistive circuit. In this circuit, the resistors are connected in parallel with the cell of EMF E. And again, step number 1, find out the current drawn from the cell I, which is given by the same formula. I is equals to the EMF of the cell divided by the equivalent resistance of the resistive network or resistive circuit. And here the equivalent resistance is given by 1 upon Req is equals to 1 upon R1 plus 1 upon R2. Okay. Because the resistors are connected in parallel and their parallel equivalent is given by this formula. Okay. Now we know the current, and the current is flowing through the circuit because circuit is complete. When current reaches here at this node, okay, then there are two branches splitting. This single branch is splitting into two branches, so current also is splitted. Through resistance R1 there will be a current I1, and through resistance R2 the current is I2. Imagine, okay, the current I is divided into two currents, I1 and I2. So this is the very important point for parallel circuits, that is the current is divided in parallel circuit, whereas the current remains same in the series circuit, but in parallel circuit the current is divided. Okay, and the potential difference remain same. Okay, so the potential difference across R2 will be E, and across same potential difference across R1, that is E. Okay, and the current is running from left to right, so this will be at high potential and this at low potential. Okay, so the potential difference in parallel circuit remains same, but current divided. Okay, so we can write in in parallel circuit, the voltage is divided. The voltage does not change, but current is divided, and the division of current is given by the rule I is equals to I1 plus I2. Okay, now one more thing, at this point, at this node, the current I is divided into two currents, I1 and I2. When these two currents flow through the wire and reaches here, I1 and I2. Okay, at this node these two currents recombine to produce I again in this branch. Okay, so here at this point, at this node, the current is divided, and at this node current recombines to produce current I. Okay, so note it down. This analysis will help you in solving the various types of resistive circuits using Ohm's law. Okay, so note it down.